Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Mosquera. Norway looking to pass their way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Haaland. And it's Locatelli. Aimed beyond the defence.
João Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a threatening ball. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Norway are looking to go forward now.
Just the... There's the shot! Goal! Norway! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a sharp pass.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now it's De Bruyne. Locatelli. And he's in on goal. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Hakimi. And here's Haaland. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Haaland usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Valverde. Di Marco. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Gets his head on it! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Takes a shot!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tries to pass it through. Rice.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Eze. And
that should get the job done. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Eze.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Now it's Haaland.
Hakimi. It's a good run down the right.
And here's Trincao. Hakimi is onto this.
Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Eze.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eze, who does have an assist to his name.
Haaland. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's worked it through. Haaland.
That's very neat.
1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Norway really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Norway go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Trincao.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball.
He is just caressing the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
And it had to be.
Valverde opts for safety.
Eze.
Norway finding their passes. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior
going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Trincao.
Great, and the shot! They've scored! The second half sparks straight into life.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vinicius Junior running with the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Eze, Now it's Haaland. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Rice. Probing pass.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Norway, number 17, Eze.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
DeMarco.
This has
Number
become
41.
one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 2,
Bellingham.
Alex Grimaldo. Number 6, Onana. Number 38, Gravenberch. Substitution
That's a
taking
cute
place.
ball.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Norway do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And he was quick to react. Gravenberch looking to play him in. Now it's
Real chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have shapes to shoot!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Norway, number 21, Van Dijk. Number 19, João Cancelo.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 15, William
looking
Saliba.
wide.
Number 14,
And it's
Gilbert.
hoisted clear.
Substitution.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Tries to play it through. Here comes the cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Hakimi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
And this is the big chance. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Oh, nice touch. And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez.
Goes on a run down the left wing. Looking for options for movement.
Hernandez. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Gravenberg. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot!
It's aloof, and it's come back out to him. And that may well be that. That is that.
Norway pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I'm
Look,
afraid to
Peter,
tell
a
you
strength
that
in
we're
any
expecting
team has to
traffic
be at
heavy
the heart
after
of
the
your
final
defence,
whistle today.
and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back towards the middle. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Jimenez gets across to intercept that.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little...
Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rice. Norway finding their passes. Not the most accurate pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. And it's Cancelo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, can they get him away? That's very neat. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo. Valverde.
DiMarco. In by DiMarco.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's gone loose. Norway are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eze.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's DiMarco. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but...
Shoots! Goal!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eze. Rice. Nicely aimed pass.
Chance! Defending of the desperate variety.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Norway truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Half-time getting close now. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Trincao. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. That's Eze. And it's Cancelo. And they win it back again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking to play him in. Hakimi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. Knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. Opts to play it back. Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Nicked it back promptly. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. That's going to go a long way. Eze. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
João Cancelo has it in a wide position. And the shot! Goal! Norway! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Norway get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
In towards the back stick. Van der Ven. Oh, he's been caught. Goes for a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread it left. The ball goes in. Jimenez can get it clear. Musiala. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Haaland. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Son Heung-min.
Oh, that was vital.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
That's really well cleared.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's DiMarco. Aims beyond the defence.
Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Norway. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 5, Federico Valverde. Number 21, Van Dijk. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 32, DiMarco. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 9.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 38, Krovenbach. Number 15, Williams Saliba.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Number 2, Alex
Corner number 2 then.
Number 6, Onana. Substitution in progress.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Norway have their third corner.
No, not the best of headers. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, this is surely their last chance. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Now it's Haaland.
He is through here.
Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot!
He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Norway could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Norway have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.